U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken arrives in Israel sharing messages of support, plus the latest developments on the ground as violence continues. Plus, happening today at the state capitol, Assembly lawmakers will vote on some bills aimed at transgender youth. You're watching News 3 Now at noon. Good afternoon, I'm Mark Hayne. Thanks for tuning in. It is a rainy Thursday, but the heaviest rain is yet to come. An alert day has been issued for tomorrow. Meteorologist Jacob Madison is out on the patio, or is he inside? He's outside. There you are, with an umbrella.
Yeah, we're seeing a little bit of rain right here, just enough to pull out the umbrella, but the heaviest will come tomorrow, like you mentioned. We have the alert day for tomorrow, where we could see 1 to 2 inches on Friday alone, but the entire system, which is occurring right now, and it will continue through Saturday, we could see 1 to 3 inches total, with some localized amounts above 3 inches is possible. Now, looking at the current radar, everything that is falling is fairly light, but we do have quite a bit of rainfall across our area. Right now, it's looking like the heaviest rain in Dane County is just to the north of Madison. We're on the southwest side, still seeing a little bit of rain, but like I mentioned, it is very, very light. Also, that band of rain continues all the way through Iowa, impacting Prairie du Chien, as well as just north of Dodgeville. There's also some rain moving into Janesville right now. Again, all of this is very light, and for the most part, we are going to see only light rain today. Maybe a few pockets of moderate rain, but it's going to continue throughout the entire day, so expect to see these very light showers continue for the next several hours. And then overnight, it looks like most of the rain during tonight will stay to the north of Madison, but we could definitely see some more sprinkles. The heaviest rain will happen tomorrow. I'll talk more in detail about the timing of that rainfall coming up a little bit later, and I'll also show you just how much rain we're expecting throughout the entire system.
Keep the umbrellas handy, that's for sure.
Yep.
Jacob, thank you. Happening today, the Republican-controlled Wisconsin Assembly is expected to pass some bills focusing on transgender youth. The bills would ban them from getting gender-affirming surgery and limit their participation on sports teams. If the bills pass, they'll then head to the Republican-controlled Senate and then to Governor Tony Evers' desk, but he has promised to veto them. At least 22 states have enacted laws restricting or banning gender-affirming medical care for transgender minors, and most of those states are facing lawsuits. Now to the conflict overseas. More than 2,400 people have died as the fighting between Israel and Hamas continues. 25 Americans have also died. Natalie Brand has the latest, and we want to warn you, some of the video we are about to show you is graphic.
Tanks in southern Israel fired at targets in Gaza, part of Israel's retaliation for Saturday's barbaric attacks by Hamas. The terror group fired rockets of its own Thursday into the Israeli city of Sderot. In Gaza, as Israel's relentless air assault continues against Hamas, wounded Palestinian children crowd the hospitals.
They keep saying, leave the Gaza Strip. Where to? They want everything.
Israel says it won't end the Gaza siege, blocking food, fuel, and water from the territory until Israeli hostages are returned. Sharon Lifshitz's elderly parents are among those abducted.
We need your help. We need the world's help to bring those survivors back home now.
U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken traveled to Israel and met with Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu today, pledging additional U.S. support and noting the situation is personal for him.
I come before you not only as the United States Secretary of State, but also as a Jew. I understand on a personal level the harrowing echoes that Hamas's massacres carry for Israeli Jews, indeed, for Jews everywhere.
Later at a donation center, he met with survivors of the dance party that Hamas attacked.
We lost a lot of our friends, close friends, and lots of family members.
He embraced the young woman, and a crowd of volunteers showed their appreciation. Natalie Brand, CBS News, the White House.
While in the Middle East, Blinken will also meet with King Abdullah of Jordan and Palestine's authority president in an effort to prevent the conflict from widening. If you're watching this unfold and looking to help, we have resources for you. News 3 Now spoke with the Wisconsin Better Business Bureau to get some advice on what you can do. They say you should watch out for scams. Some are setting up fake charities to try and profit off the tragedy. The BBB recommends doing research before you donate to make sure a charity is legitimate. They also say it's best to give to charities that are physically present in Israel and Gaza.
The First and foremost thing is you want to identify a charity that can get to the relief area quickly and that has boots on the ground. There's a lot of different organizations out there. They want to do good. Maybe they're legitimate, maybe they're not, but they don't have the infrastructure to get there.
If you want to help, try looking for a charity the BBB has approved. You can do that by heading to their website at give.org. Family Dollar is recalling a large number of over-the-counter drug and medical products. The company says the products were stored outside of labeled temperature requirements. They were then shipped to 23 states and sold between June 1st and October 4th. The recall includes over-the-counter cold medicine, vitamins, toothpaste, and children's medicine. Customers can return the products to the store without a receipt. The deadline to lose federal funding for daycare is months away, and we are taking a look at the cost of parents here in Wisconsin when it comes to finding and affording child care. That federal funding that helps pay for Wisconsin's Child Care Counts program runs out in January. Estimates put increases in daycare costs at anywhere from 10 to 40%, and parents will pick up the tab. We talked with Carly Olson, who's expecting her first baby this winter, on how the cost of care impacts her family.
I remember doing the math and just, being like, that deep breath of like, okay, I know this isn't going to last forever. And I think it means like you can't do other things while you have kids in childcare that maybe you would have been able to do if it was more affordable.
There are solutions on the table at the state legislature from both sides of the aisle. Tonight on News 3 Now at 10, Arlia Linshai breaks down those options, which ones local groups think will work, and what's needed to solve the child care crisis. New today, a single winning ticket matched all 6 numbers for the Powerball jackpot. The ticket was sold at Midway Market and Liquor in Frazier Park, California. The prize worth a whopping $1.7 billion. The lucky winner will have the option of a cash payout worth $774 million or a one-time payment followed by 29 yearly payments that will increase by 5% each year. 7 lucky winners also won $1 million. There's more to come on News 3 Now at noon. Coffee Mate offers a new Mean Girls themed coffee creamer. When you can look for it on store shelves, coming up in the Money Watch report.
You're watching News 3 Now at noon.
The moms have a brand new show.
Are you having a great time?
I'm Mom So Hard Ladies Night. Saturday, November 18th at Ho Chunk Gaming, Wisconsin Dells. Tickets are on sale now through Ticketmaster. Ho Chunk Gaming, Wisconsin Dells.
It hits you when you step into any of the 3 Willie Street Co-op stores. The smell of freshness. We work with hundreds of farms and vendors to bring you natural, organic, and local food selection unmatched in Madison. Everyone is welcome at Willie Street Co-op, and if you join our more than 30,000 owners, you'll get more sales, discounts, and perks. Fresh, local, organic, yours. Willie Street Co-op.
A great night's sleep starts on a new Tempur-Pedic from Steinhoffels. It's time to take your sleep to the next level with the Tempur-Pedic Ergo Smart Base powered by Sleep Tracker AI that automatically responds to snoring by raising your head, giving you a better, more restful night's sleep. And during Steinhoffels' anniversary sale, Ergo Smart Bases start at only $37 per month when you use Steinhoffels' 72-month financing. Shop in-store or online at steinhoffels.com.
Precision is very proud of our 5-star reviews. I do everything I can to go above and beyond for repairs. No, I'm not an actor. I'm a garage door tech. That's what I do here at Precision.
Precision Door Service, a name you can trust.
Think all Medicare plans are the same? Think again. With Dean Health Plan, you can get the coverage you need with premiums as low as $0 a month. That includes medical, hospital, and prescription coverage with $0 copays for primary care doctor visits, plus extra benefits like comprehensive dental and savings on over-the-counter pharmacy items. Call 1-855-822-6173 now to request your free Dean Health Plan guide. Dean Health Plan, right here with you.
Clean, safe, fun. I was hoping daytime care for Mom would be like that. Oh, Grace's new center is so nice. Now, caring for Mom is so much easier.
It's easier to manage my chemo side effects since a Grace Supportive Care came to see me. It was a Grace, but it wasn't hospice.
When you're ready for hospice, you want a Grace. They helped make my dad's last weeks comfortable, calm. It was beautiful.
A Grace, caring every step of the way.
Their harmony and great country music that brings people together. It's Rocket Club. Performing live Friday, November 17th at Ho-Chunk Gaming, Wisconsin Dells. Tickets are on sale now through Ticketmaster. Ho-Chunk Gaming, Wisconsin Dells.
President Biden is hoping to put an end to hidden fees. Yesterday, he announced a new proposed rule from the Federal Trade Commission that would ban companies from charging so-called junk fees and require them to disclose all pricing up front. Businesses could face a $50,000 fine per violation if the rule is finalized as is in the coming months. The Consumer Financial Protection Bureau has also issued a new policy aimed at stopping banks from charging fees when customers request basic information about their accounts. The United Auto Workers strike against the big three U.S. car makers expanded again yesterday. Around 9,000 workers at a Kentucky Ford plant walked out as bargaining talks between the two sides continue to stall. In a statement, Ford called the move, quote, grossly irresponsible but unsurprising. Nearly 5,000 workers have been laid off since the UAW strike began roughly 4 weeks ago. And Coffee Mate is hoping to make fetch happen with its new pink frosting flavored creamer, inspired by the movie Mean Girls. The company's first ever pink creamer will be available in stores nationwide as of January 2024. It marks the film's 20th anniversary. Mean Girls is a production of CBS's parent company, Paramount Global. That's your CBS News Money Watch report. For more, log on to cbsmoneywatch.com. At the CBS Broadcast Center, I'm Jared Hill.
Let's check Wall Street at the noon hour. The Dow Industrial's up 2 points. The NASDAQ up 38. The S&P 500 up over 6.5. Another interest rate hike this year is likely. That's according to newly released minutes from the Federal Reserve's September meeting. Most Fed officials said that they believe another increase would be appropriate. They noted it depends on how inflation responds to 11 hikes that have been since the last March. For now, financial markets are counting on the Fed leaving interest rates alone in its November meeting with the possibility of an increase in December. Pam's egg prices are next, and Jacob has more on tomorrow's Alert Day. And then today on Live at 4, our Traveler Throwback Thursday looks into some people's fear of Friday the 13th, which is tomorrow.
It's our biggest sale of the year. And you can save big
on quality home furnishings throughout the showroom.
Join us for our anniversary sale and help us celebrate.
Over 25 years at Wanakee Furniture, ETC.
Nobody wants to think about cold weather, but now's the time to winterproof your home. Is your house cold every winter? Your home needs foam. Are your heating costs too high? Your home needs foam. Do you have different temperatures in different rooms? Your home needs foam. USA Premium Foam is over 35% more efficient than ordinary, weaker insulation. Winterproof now and get 0% financing for 72 months.
USA Insulation.
Are record energy costs putting a squeeze on your fixed or limited incomes? With inflation rising at record levels and incomes not keeping pace, you might be one of tens of thousands of Wisconsin residents who are struggling to survive in the blistering heat of summer or the bitter cold of winter. While you haven't asked for it, the Keep Wisconsin Warm Cool Fund and your local energy assistance providers are here to help. No Wisconsin resident should ever have to face the challenge of living without heat or power or face homelessness. For a hand up, apply today and call 1-800-506-5596. That's 800-506-5596. Or visit www.kwwf.org.
It's our biggest sale of the year, and you can save big
On quality home furnishings throughout the showroom.
Join us for our anniversary sale and help us celebrate.
Over 25 years at Wanakee Furniture, ETC.
On the Jennifer Hudson Show, Kevin Nealon knows what's good.
Your teeth and skin are amazing.
Thank you.
Keep them both.
Hey, girl! We're surprising people all over the place.
On the next Jennifer Hudson Show at 3.
A new agritourism adventure sprouts up in the 608.
Tomorrow, Josh takes you to the popular You Pick Farms new location for loads of fall fun.
And we will have an update for the alert day for heavy rainfall potential tomorrow. Join us in the morning between 4:30 and 7.
The Farm Report is sponsored by Blaine's Farm and Fleet.
Let's check in now with Pam Yankee from the Midwest Farm Report as the rain begins to fall.
Yeah, and I'm getting mixed reports from my growers. They've already started telling me about the rain that they've been able to measure, and it's kind of a double-edged sword. Yes, we definitely need it. A good chunk of Wisconsin is deficit as far as subsoil, topsoil moisture is concerned, but we're right in the heat of the battle. If anything, hopefully these showers give us a chance to get a little sleep, treat our bodies better, recharge as far as energy is concerned. But yeah, we're going to keep an eye on the volume for sure. So speaking of which, this is kind of hot off the press. We got a U.S. Department of Agriculture World Ag Supply Demand Report out just a little bit ago. I want my corn and soybean growers to know that they're projecting the U.S. corn crop is going to be down about 10% compared to last year's soybean crop across the United States, forecast to be down about 4% compared to a year ago. I think that's about 4%. Here in Wisconsin, though, our yields not necessarily being as negatively impacted. They're calling Wisconsin's corn yields down about 6% compared to last year. I know that you're competitive. I know you want to know how your fields are doing compared to the average. USDA expects that in Wisconsin we'll have about 165 bushel to the acre on average for corn. That's down 15 bushel from last year. Soybeans were expected to be down 22% from last year, so quite a bit bigger than the national average. Our harvest yields are expected to be about 44 bushel to the acre on average. And again, I don't have to tell people why. We just flat ran out of moisture in some of the key growing times when we would be adding volume to that crop. Alfalfa and alfalfa mixtures down 6% this year compared to last. They're expecting about 2.32 million ton of alfalfa and alfalfa mixtures that will be harvested. So something that I'm sure farmers will be taking a look at their record saying, I did better / worse compared to them. Hey, I don't want you to forget, today is National Farmer Day. It's a time when obviously we recognize that our Wisconsin farmers, all farmers, are in the middle of the harvest. They're trying to get everything done as best they can around Mother Nature. Remember, farmers to a large extent working against the odds. They can't change the weather. They can't change market prices. All they hope to do is help you change your understanding about what they do every day. National Farmer Day from the Farm Babe and all my crew here at the Radio Barn. Thank you. Thank you. Not a lot of change today in the dairy complex. Barrel cheese up another 3/4 cent, 161 3/4. 40-pound block cheese, AA butter, all unchanged today. So yeah, like I said, my rainfall reporters are getting ready to go. They know it's coming. The question is just how much they're going to end up with in the end.
But you're right. We need it. That's for sure.
Yeah, we do.
All right.
Yeah, we do.
Thank you, Pam. An alert day for heavy rain tomorrow. Jacob has the latest details. Jacob?
Thanks, Mark. The alert day is specifically during the day on Friday and for Friday night. But the entire system, which is beginning, or it's kind of already begun right now, it's going to continue all the way through Saturday. The total system will bring around 1 to 3 inches, but Friday alone we could see 1 to 2 inches of rainfall, and there could be localized amounts above 3 inches for the entire system. Now, here are the 3 things you need to know, all having to do with the system we're seeing right now. Scattered showers today and tonight, not expected to be terribly heavy for the next about 18 hours. And then by the time we get to the day tomorrow after sunrise, we will see that heavy rain, and that will be pretty consistent, especially during the early afternoon tomorrow and for Friday night as well. We're also going to see those wind gusts up to 35, maybe even pushing 40 miles per hour at times. So here's a look at future track. Throughout the day, we're going to continue to see some scattered showers, some pockets of heavy rain, but in general, most of the rain today will be light to moderate. This is going to continue tonight, although tonight we could see some moderate to heavy rain in the central portion of the state north of Madison, but even the far southern portions of the state could expect to see some sprinkles. And then as we get towards the day tomorrow, here comes the heavy rain. It will enter our area right around sunrise and then spread across the rest of our region throughout the morning and afternoon. Pockets of heavy rain could last for a few hours, and this is going to impact really every portion of our region. Once we get to the evening, it'll be a little bit more broken up, but I do expect to see more rain develop and impact our area during tomorrow night, which could bring more heavy rain across our area. And the system is going to linger for us into Saturday as well. Now, it will continue to break up by the time we get to Saturday, but rain is still expected during the daytime for Saturday. Now, here's a look at the total precipitation forecast. The bulk of the rain will happen tomorrow, but our entire area will likely see over an inch of rainfall, with some areas pushing up to 3 inches of rain. So plenty of rain is expected, with the heaviest occurring tomorrow, especially in the late morning and early afternoon. Now, as I mentioned earlier, we also are going to see those gusty winds. We'll see wind gusts up to 40 miles per hour as early as tonight, and that's going to continue throughout much of the day tomorrow. By the time we get to Saturday, it will lighten up a bit, but still going to be pretty breezy. And then finally, by the time we get to Saturday night and Sunday, although we are going to see some lingering gusts up to 20 miles per hour, it's not going to be as bad as it will be tomorrow. Now, for temperatures, lows tonight are going to be very mild. We'll only see lows around 50, but then highs tomorrow are not going to be rising all that much. We'll see highs in the lower 50s. So for about the next 48 hours, temperatures are only going to change by about 5 degrees up or down. It's going to be pretty consistent. That typically happens when we have these big rainstorms. Now, looking at the 7-day forecast, the alert day tomorrow with the rain Saturday, and then we are looking dry to start next week with some breezy conditions on Sunday. And temperatures will also drop a little bit for the beginning of the work week. We could see highs in the lower 50s and overnight lows possibly in the upper 30s for some. Our next chance of rain will occur on Thursday, but in general, it's not going to be nearly as bad or as heavy as what we are seeing right now. Temperatures may also begin to warm up a bit by the time we get to next weekend. So there is a little bit of some good news in the forecast if you are looking for better weather. Now, for the Badgers game Saturday, I do want to point out that because it's at 3 p.m., we might be in luck and not see that much rain by then, but it's still expected to be breezy. And for all the high schools that have homecoming tomorrow, I'm sorry, it's going to be a pretty big washout. So unfortunately, not the ideal time for it, but I mean, we definitely need the rain, so we'll take what we can get.
I think the autumn leaves are going to take a hit too.
Right, unfortunately.
All right, thank you, Jacob. There's more to come on News 3 Now and Noon. Up next, we'll see what Howard's working on in the Mr. Food Test Kitchen.
Grab your bib and your appetite, because we're serving up a big bowl of pasta and lots of good times. It's all right here in the Test Kitchen.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
You're the people who make junk disappear?
We brought a whole truckload of magic.
1-800-JUNK, I love you.
We make junk disappear. All you have to do is point.
At Lawton Cates, your life counts is more than just a slogan. It means we're committed to seeking justice for those injured by someone else's negligence. It means standing up to the insurance company, helping you with your medical bills, and getting you fully compensated for lost time at work. Have questions? When you contact Lawton Cates, there's no charge for our initial consultation, and there's never a fee until we deliver the results you deserve. At Lawton Cates, your life counts. Call today.
Welcome back to Sam's Hot Takes. What's hot now? Spectrum One Stream. It's internet, unlimited mobile, advanced Wi-Fi, and this Xumo Stream Box free with Spectrum TV. It makes searching for shows and movies across live TV and streaming apps easy. It's streaming simplified.
Get internet for $49.99 a month, plus advanced Wi-Fi and your first line of unlimited mobile free for 12 months. Plus add Spectrum TV and get a free Xumo Stream Box for 12 months. Call 833-788-4999. Visit Spectrum.com or stop by a Spectrum store today.
At Informed Choice Insurance Agency, we're proud of our 5-star reviews.
My agent Matthew explained everything about Medicare and the needed supplemental insurance. He took the time to show me several different plans and the plus and minuses of each policy.
Andrea was amazing, from her knowledge to her presentation to her skills in navigating complicated and intimidating waters. I cannot emphasize enough how much she helped me and my family.
Need help with your Medicare or Marketplace health plans? Get 5-star service at Informed Choice Insurance Agency.
This month, all COREtec water-resistant flooring is on sale at Surgenian's. We offer the largest COREtec selection in Madison. Take advantage of unprecedented sale pricing with 18-month financing. Local, sustainable Surgenian's.
Feldco's got you covered this fall with 40% off windows and 40% off roofing. Plus, no interest for 1 year. 40% off windows and roofing won't last long.
Call now.
Call 866 for Feldco.
You're the people who make junk disappear?
We brought a whole truckload of magic.
1-800-JUNK. I love you.
We make junk disappear. All you have to do is point.
One of my favorite things to serve when I have a bunch of friends over is a big bowl of pasta, some crusty bread, and of course, a bottle of wine to wash it all down. To keep things interesting, though, I like to change up the shape of the pasta, like we're doing today. We start by cooking some pasta according to the package instructions. Here, I'm using what is known as mastacholi, which is similar to ziti, but the ends are cut on an angle. Now for the sauce. In a large pot, we begin by browning some Italian sausage. As for the type of sausage, that can be beef, pork, or chicken, and as mild or as spicy as you like. To that, we add a chopped onion and green pepper, along with some minced garlic. After that cooks for a bit, we pour in a couple of jars of spaghetti sauce and some Parmesan cheese. While this simmers, I'll drain the pasta, and then it's time to toss everything together. Mamma mia, does this look good or what? This just proves that the simplest things are often the best. Maybe top it with some fresh basil and a bit more cheese before letting everyone dig in. To get the recipe for our mastacholi and sausage toss, all you have to do is visit our website. I'm Howard with Kelly in the Mr. Food Test Kitchen, where today we found a welcome to the family way for you to say, ooh, it's so good.
It is time to introduce you to our pet of the week. Dart is a 1-year-old shepherd mix who was transferred from an overcrowded shelter in New Mexico to the Humane Society in mid-September. Dart is an energetic and fun pup who loves running around outside and is looking for a patient family who will work with him on his positive reinforcement training, as he's a young pup who's still learning a lot. Dart is a member of the Lonely Hearts Club, and his adoption fee has been further reduced to $200 in honor of October being Adopt a Shelter Dog Month. Stop by and visit Dart today. Ula Eyewear at Hilldale is celebrating its 25th anniversary with some fun activities, treats, and a sale this weekend. $25 of every purchase will be donated to the Dane County Humane Society. For more details about Ula's 25th anniversary celebration and sale, visit giveshelter.org/events. Last week's Pet Vita is still available for adoption. So if you're interested in adopting Dart or checking out all the other animals at the Dane County Humane Society, go to giveshelter.org. Going to be long walks in the rain with some of the dogs today.
Yeah, those scattered showers are expected to continue throughout much of the day. Looking at the current radar, nothing is very heavy right now, and we're not expected to see anything terribly heavy for the rest of the day, but it may not stop raining for much of the day with some very light rain expected. The heavier rain will come tomorrow, and on top of the rain, we're also going to see some pretty windy conditions. So it'll be rainy and windy tomorrow, which is why we have the alert day. Now for Saturday, we are going to see some showers kind of linger throughout the day possibly, but it looks like it will break up throughout the day. So the later afternoon and evening may be dry, and then by the time we get to Sunday, we are looking dry with temperatures dropping into the lower 50s for the beginning of the work week, and then they'll rise throughout the week with some chances of rain Thursday, possibly Friday. But by next weekend, we actually may see highs near 60, so there is warmer weather on the horizon.
I think the 70s are long gone, though.
Possibly.
You never know. Thanks for watching. We'll see you back here at 4. Have a great afternoon.